Alright, so in this last this last example, we are going to find the perimeter of each polygon for the given information. So let's fill in what we have. We have QT is 4 and PT is 9 and SR is 13. So what we want to do here is we want to find the perimeter, the distance all the way around this triangle. But as you notice, we have some stuff missing, like we don't know this part or this part. And so I think they think there's some way that we can find that. What I hope you're thinking about is that this teeny tiny yellow 4 up there is really an elf hat. Really, you have two tangents going out to an exterior point Q, and so these pieces of that yellow elf hat would be congruent, so that's 4. And then if you turn your elf, right, if you turn him this way, woo, right, then you have an elf hat here, and so these are both 13. And then if you turn your elf one more time, you also have an elf hat over here. So this would be 9. So now we can find the perimeter of the whole triangle. So you're going to say 9 plus 4 plus 4 plus 13. I'm just going clockwise around. Plus 13 plus 9 comes out to be, how about 52? Okay, so let's look at another one. Let's look at, I should say, part B. HIJK is a rhombus. Now that's going to be important on this problem. It says SI is 5 and HR, where are you, HR? HR is 13. And that's it. That's all they give us. So I know using my elf hat that this is also 13 here. Just my little elf, right? And then I also know using another elf hat that this is 5 here. But it's still not enough information to figure out the total distance around this shape. What I'm hoping you're thinking about right now is the properties of a rhombus. Remember with me that a rhombus has all sides congruent. And so if all the sides of my rhombus are congruent and one side, this top side, is 18, aren't all the sides going to be 18? So we have 4 times 18 gives us 72. Oops, not degrees, misspent. Okay, so you try, see if you can figure out the perimeter of this last one. Okay, so we had an elf hat here, so I knew these two green pieces were both 18, and I had an elf hat here. Those two yellow pieces are both 14, but then I don't know the blue pieces for that elf hat there. So to find it, what I have to do is I have to take the whole 26 and subtract the part of 18 for 8, and then I know the other piece of that elf hat will be 8. So the perimeter for this one will be 26 for the left-hand side plus 8 plus 14 for the right-hand side plus 14 plus 18 for the bottom gives us a grand total of 80. Okay, so down here at the bottom is just kind of bringing it all home, right? A little review of all the theorems. The big theorems today were that if you have a tangent line, and I love that this tangent and the radius kind of make a T, like T for tangent, right? There you go, tangent, are always perpendicular, tangent line and a radius. And then the other one was the elf hat theorem. If you have two sides of an elf hat, they're going to be congruent to tangent lines that go out to the same exterior point.